Hi y'all, I'm going to go ahead and do a retake of this video from yesterday. I think I could have done a better job. Anyway, the vinyl siding just has to be finished in the arches and the front side here, and then they're done with that. I'm paying the guys an extra $5,700 to replace these eaves, and looks like I'm going to have to pay some more because up in here, that white, the ceiling and the arch, that's 50 years old also. It's not included in the siding, and it needs to be replaced. In fact, the trim board holding the rain gutter is rotten. Excuse me. Took about 500 pieces in a couple of weeks to remake these surrounds for the supports for the pillars. I cut the pieces for the top that are 4.5 inches wide that miter around the top. I cut them too short, so I can't put the dentals in. Those look like little teeth, or the cove molding on yet, but these are 90% done, and they look pretty good, and they're pretty close to, they're going to be pretty close to what it was originally. So that's good. The porch looks a whole lot better having siding in there. Where there used to be a northern exposure door, that's covered up now. Let's see. Unfortunately, I found out when I got up on both Gothic windows that those pieces in the center of the curve, I'm gonna have to replace those because they're half rotten. Wish the original guy that worked on this place had said something about it or done something about it. Okay, on the siding, you see these hoses going here. I painted the covers for those gray. Those will be going back on. And I'm probably gonna have to raise the skirting up higher to cover the wood. Let's go around to the side here. Really like these flowers. I'm trying to kill the rest of these bushes, but there's a couple of trees in here too. But those are wax mallow or Turk's hats. Really pretty flowers. Butterflies like them. Fig trees really got big. I could only get that thing 2 feet tall in South Carolina. You can see that's what the eaves originally looked like. The wasps really liked it up there, so they've had to kill quite a few. But this will get, they're pulling out. If you look up in there, well, I'll show you on the other side. Anyway, yeah, up on here too, I've got to replace a couple of boards. I mean, I can do it. It's just, there's always something. We're hoping to be able to sell this thing in the spring. May end up doing owner finance.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto State Highway 14.
Sorry about that. Already put the directions in for going home. Anyway, the gray color with white trim really looks nice. I had to pay $1,700 to get these mini split systems rewired. For some reason it went wonky. So what the guys did to get fresh air intake, if you remember up in here and around the corner, I had aluminum intakes that I had made cutouts for, just to get some fresh air coming in because there was no attic ventilation. When I had the roof replaced, I had them put a ridge fan in there. Well, the guys started popping off a couple of boards each in various areas, and now I've got cool air intake where it's supposed to be. There's an awning. That's for the side door here. That's going to go back on. Yeah, the roof put in. I had it put in this year.
Proceed to the route.
I had them, or I painted them gray. There's some more surrounds. Well, those were a lot of work. I can't imagine too many people at all that would do this kind of project. I'm gonna have to find a way. This thing's plumb and level. I guess the arches where they put the pillar originally just didn't work, so I'm gonna find a way to cover that. I'm gonna have to make a bit more beadboard, bring it down some. I still gotta finish the siding up in the entries. I'll probably get new gutters made. Things add up. You know, people will be shocked. Oh, you're asking for a lot for Thornton. Well, yeah, but this stuff doesn't come cheap, and I have tried to save money every which way I can, but stuff costs money. I haven't put the sliding doors on yet. As you can see, I got a lot of green here. Well, the guys have to come and go back to work on the sheetrock here and fix the imperfections before I go ahead and paint and hang the doors back up. I did paint. I did have doors, two barn doors to go over this master bedroom entrance. I went ahead and painted those gray to match the other side here. When I came in here, whoever the young lady was, I guess, that cleaned this place must have used a blower. I spent a week cleaning. There was gypsum dust in all the drawers, on all the silverware, all the pots, inside the microwave that was closed, in all the mini split systems. It was everywhere. I had cleaned top to bottom, so I spent probably the equivalent of a week out of my 3.5 weeks cleaning this place. I hired a lady across the street to clean windows. She got 3/4 done. But at least I got the sheetrock up. People trip coming in here because this part's level and this part's built as an incline. And so what I did was I took some Georgia oak I bought, and I bought some oak balusters on eBay that are reclaimed. I built this railing, and it really looks nice. Instead of building closets, I'm gonna use wardrobes. I've still got a couple of them to bring here. The finish on the step here just wasn't good, and I didn't want to sand down and refinish it. So I went ahead and painted it black. I like it. Barbara likes it. Okay, I've got that railing. I went ahead and added one more. The verticals are actually made out of a poster bed rail, or out of poster bed rails. So I salvaged those. So I salvage everything I can. Got the last door put on this island. I've got these pulled out because I'm priming in here right now. But I stopped because there's imperfections in the plaster. They have to get sanded down or filled in. I filled in a few dozen screw holes myself, and there were little hairline cracks in a lot of the seams. I went ahead and filled those myself. That's the barn door for the bathroom here. Okay, third bedroom. Okay, there's 2 doors to put in. I got one in. The other one I've got to cut because it's too tall, the one for the second bedroom. But these are original doors for here and the entry knob. The entries. This looks a lot better painted white. Found blades that actually turn the right direction on this thing, so it blows down. It won't reverse, it's old. Yeah, on these ceiling fans, you actually have to put oil, and you're thinking, no, I don't see any place to put oil. But right on the inside there, right below the fan arms, you actually put oil in there. So I've got those filled up. I cleaned all the lenses all the way up to the ceiling of the dust. I've still got to put trim around it, but not gonna do it till I paint. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. There aren't as many spots to fix in here. Okay, custom shower. That blue and red, actually the blue is my water barrier, the red is the one they used. Well, I went and talked to Freddie's Glass in Waco. I'm gonna buy a kit to build this thing, but he said, make sure that from this bumper to back here, it's filled in, the seat comes out. Well, it didn't, because he said, otherwise you gotta go in here and clean, and that's a mess. And also, this thing didn't reach the tile, so I had to build a block for here and build a block for here. One of these days we'll have our custom shower. That is the sliding door, barn door for right there. Bathroom. Yeah, they completely missed this one. Closet. I've started painting in here. Got the ceiling done on some of the walls. So there's a gray cabinet. I guess I need to take a picture of it. Gray cabinet's going to go on one side of the wall and then there's a shelving unit to the other side. That's going to be shelving in there and the rod. Okay, this gray cabinet, that will go on one side in the closet. So that's the only closet I'll have. The rest will be wardrobes, and those will stay here if and when to sell it. Got a lot of stuff cleared out of here, so it looks a little neater. Need to talk about stained glass. Okay, this window, this lower window in the center was pooched out. I don't know if some kid leaned on it or what happened. Well, anyway, pushed it back in and it cracked 3 panes. That's what it, I had replaced this one, but it cracked again when I soldered this. But I've replaced that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, but I'm gonna have to replace that again. That's at least half an hour a piece. Put those in. And then a few of the windows, the bond between this steel supporting bar and this lead had broken and had to be fixed, and that really increased my pucker factor doing this because the melting point's way lower on lead. So I used MAP gas. That stuff right there. And solder, cleaned it up real good. That's where my dental lab experience came in handy from silver soldering. And soldered the bars back to the windows. So I've replaced a lot of panes. I've run low on stained glass. I'm gonna have to order some more. That's something else. Have fun hiring somebody to do it. You just gotta learn to do it yourself. Curtain rod is, or the shower rod is down for now. I have to lift that. Thank goodness it's not cast iron. I have to lift that tub out of here every time I work in here. Got this part of the wall painted anyway so I could get these back up. So in here, this fan is pretty big for this room, but it actually, even at high, doesn't turn real fast, so it works fine. Get this taken care of, so I got the ceiling painted. And okay, so the door for this room is about 2 inches too tall. So I'll cut those little bunny ears off the top and then shorten it a bit at the bottom. That's really the only choice I've got in the matter. Some of the windows just have to be painted, like in the master bathroom. So that's just primer on there. They'll be painted black. Same as the step going into the kitchen. I had a solder here too. Replaced, I don't know how many panes in here. I've still got some more to go. I've got one. I think I got about 2, 3, at least a few to replace in here. And I replaced that pane, that pane, that pane, that pane. That pane. that pane. Yeah, it's a pain. I'll put trim around these attic ladders. Believe that is it.